see you there. Welcome to BT Custom Calls. Would y'all like a shop tour? Let's go. What's up, everybody? Brandon, BT Custom Calls. Had a couple folks interested in a little shop tour, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Stick around and see what it takes to build some duck calls. Okay, so I've got 4 lathes that I use to build duck calls. You don't need but one, but I've got 4, so I try to do what I can with them. This is my 1221 VS. Just picked it up not long ago, so it's still new to the shop, but it is fairly well, pretty much brand new. Yeah, so picked it up on Marketplace, got a really good deal on it. Really enjoy this lathe. It's a 1 horsepower lathe, so it's got a lot of power. It can turn some stuff down. It's a good one. Right next to the 1221, I have a Jet 1015. This is the one I turn all the barrels on. Picked it up on Marketplace too. Got a good deal on it. But it turns all the barrels. That's pretty much all it does. This thing probably stays in here 95% of the time. I don't know that I could get it out right now if I wanted to. Alright, moving along the corner here, I've got a Ryobi bandsaw and an old Harbor Freight drill press. This has a RotoZip bit in it, and I've got a plate that I had somebody make me with a bearing in it. So I use this to cut down on a lot of filing from when I'm jigging inserts. So basically you just take the jig with the insert in it, slide it alongside that RotoZip, cuts it real nice and smooth. So this is the workhorse of the shop. This is my Grizzly Go768Z. It's a metal lathe. It has a digital readout on it, so that helps. It's not the greatest, but it does give me some good reference point. This rounds all the blanks. It drills a bunch of holes. It turns all the tenons, turns all the band tenons, all kinds of stuff. So this thing went down, it would definitely be a hurt to my life, but it does well for what it is. It helps me be a little bit more consistent on some stuff. Beside the metal lathe, I've got just a bench vise. It's bolted in right here up top of the bench. It holds my jig whenever I'm filing inserts and stuff. This is an older 1221 VS. This is the one that got replaced by the new one. It's a lot smaller than the other one, but right now I've just got my straight shank reamer in it. It doesn't really have a purpose at the moment. It's here. I don't want to get rid of it. I kind of want to keep it, and I'm sure I'll find something to do with it eventually. But right now that's what is in there, and the reason that's in there is because right beside it I've got a Harbor Freight arbor press. When I press the bands on, the hole tightens up a little bit so the insert won't fit inside of it. So I put the straight shank reamer in here right beside it, so that way all I got to do is run it through there, and then it'll open the hole back up to 5/8 for the inserts. Beside the arbor press, I have a Metabo chop saw. I do not use it yet because when I bought it at a flea market, it does not have the nut that holds the arbor on, so it won't hold a blade at the moment. But once I get that fixed, it'll be a nice addition. And beside that, I've got a 6-inch buffer, so it's a little cheap Harbor Freight buffer. So I use this whenever I'm buffing calls, get fingerprints on them, fingerprints all over their bands and stuff like that. It just helps kind of clean them up. That's all the machines. So we'll move down here to this last little corner. This is just kind of the only spare bench space I have. Right now it's really cluttered, but it serves its purpose. Got a couple calls up here we've been working on. Got some trays that I put calls in, pieces and parts and stuff. Just got this the other day. It is a photo box. Got a pretty bright light on it. Put my calls in here, take the pictures, yada yada. Excited about that. And then I've got a couple other calls here in this deal that just kind of hang out, and this stuff here gets swapped around a lot. Okay, so this is a new addition here. This is a Garvey mini split. It's 12,000 BTUs, single phase, 110 mini split. It does a very good job keeping this shop cool. It hasn't been in here long, but it has been hot here in North Mississippi. I leave it on about 75 while I'm not here, And when I come in the afternoons after work, it's fairly comfortable in here. Usually, if it rains or it cools off a little bit, I have to cut it off because it gets kind of chilly in here. But it does well. It does a very good job. Going to do a shoppable video on TikTok for that, and not pretty soon. So if you're looking for one, instead of just going ahead and buying one, hook your boy up, because if I sell 3 of them, I get that one for free. So, all right, over here is kind of the junk corner. So I've got a bunch of blanks. I've got some acrylic, some other stuff. There's some fishing lures in that box right there. Some finishes here. Got my golf clubs over here, chair, garbage can, all kinds of junk over here. So it's kind of a catch-all right now. Eventually, this will just be blanks and tools and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's pretty much just the junk corner. Everything that doesn't really belong here just kind of gets shoved over there out of my way. I want to show y'all one more thing. These are some new additions to the shop. So these Husky toolboxes here have got all of my stuff in them for tools and accessories and stuff for the lathes. They fit perfect under this bench. Originally, I did not build these benches with the intention of putting these toolboxes under here, but I got to looking at them, measured them out. Take the casters off of these from Home Depot. They fit right in there. There will be another one added right here. It's a little bit smaller. It's a 36-inch hole. So there'll be a 36-inch box there, and then that'll pretty much be it. But that's the shop. We've got a little bit of work to finish it up. I've got to put sheathing on the walls across here, and here, and then on this side too. I got to put a little bit of sheathing. But it's pretty much it. I know y'all were interested in seeing the shop, so this is it. It's not much to it, but I put a lot of time setting this thing up to where I can build duck calls the way I build duck calls. So thanks for watching. Stick around, and maybe y'all get to see some calls made out of the shop.